You finish your nightly routine, maybe watch a little television, and you have one last drink before you turn out the light. It feels harmless. It might even feel healthy. But what if I told you that this single, common habit is actively working against you while you sleep? That it's quietly sabotaging a critical hormone, disrupting your deepest rest, and directly impacting your vitality the next day? I spoke with a leading urologist who said that for men over 60, this is the number one bedtime mistake he sees, and the consequences are far more serious than just a bad night's sleep. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a drink. How bad can it be? This isn't about just feeling a bit groggy in the morning. This is about what your body is desperately trying to do between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. This is your prime recovery window. This is when your body produces the majority of its testosterone, repairs tissue, and solidifies memory. When you disrupt this window, you aren't just losing sleep. You are missing your body's most important nightly repair session. The result? You wake up not just tired, but genuinely older. We're talking about weaker erections due to lower testosterone, a foggier brain, less energy to enjoy your day, and a slower, more inflamed body. This one habit can quietly accelerate the aging process night after night. So, what is this drink? You're probably running through a list in your head. Is it coffee? Alcohol? A sugary soda? Those aren't great, but they're not our main target today. The drink I'm talking about is one many men believe is the healthiest choice possible. In fact, they drink it specifically to relax. But here's the twist. For a man's body over 60, in the hours before bed, it acts like a stealthy saboteur. It forces your body into a state of high alert, directly conflicting with the deep, restorative sleep you need. And the urologist I consulted said he sees the direct link in his patients between this habit and declining sexual health. The drink is water. But wait, don't click away. This isn't about avoiding water. Hydration is non-negotiable for our health. This is about timing. The problem isn't the water itself, it's the volume of water consumed in the 2 hours leading up to bedtime. Here's what happens. You drink 2 or 3 large glasses of water before bed. Your body is smart. It knows a flood of fluid is coming. To protect your sleep, it produces a hormone called vasopressin. This is your body's antidiuretic hormone. Its job is to tell your kidneys to slow down, to hold on to that water. But for men over 60, our vasopressin response isn't as sharp as it used to be. The signal gets weaker. So the kidneys don't get the message. They keep processing all that fluid. The result? Your bladder fills up, not once, but 2, sometimes 3 times a night. This is the core of the problem. It's not the one trip to the bathroom that's the issue. It's the repeated, brutal interruption of your sleep cycle. Every time you are woken up by your bladder, you are pulled out of the most valuable stages of sleep. The first time, you might be in light sleep. The second time, you could have been right on the cusp of deep, slow-wave sleep. This is the physically restorative sleep where your body repairs muscle, strengthens your immune system, and releases growth hormone. The third time, you might have been in REM sleep, the stage crucial for memory consolidation and mental recovery. When you fracture this cycle repeatedly, you never get a solid block of this restorative sleep. You're collecting fragments. And your testosterone production, which primarily happens during these deep sleep stages, gets cut short. Night after night, this creates a significant deficit. You are essentially draining your own vitality, one glass of water at a time. Let me tell you about a man named Robert. Robert is 68. He came to the urologist complaining of low energy and, as he put it, things just not working like they used to. He was hydrating diligently, drinking a full liter of water every evening while he watched the news. He thought he was doing everything right. His blood tests showed his testosterone was on the lower end of normal. The doctor's first question wasn't about his diet or exercise. It was, how many times are you getting up to use the bathroom at night? Robert said, 3, sometimes 4 times. The urologist gave him one simple instruction. Stop drinking water after 7:30 p.m. Within 2 weeks, Robert was down to 1 bathroom trip per night. After a month, he reported a dramatic difference. He said he woke up feeling clear-headed, had more energy for his morning walks, and noticed a significant improvement in his erectile function. The solution wasn't a pill or a complicated regimen. It was simply changing the timing of something he was already doing. So, here's the one central solution. It's simple, free, and you can start tonight. Create a hard hydration curfew. For most men, stopping all fluid intake 2 to 3 hours before you intend to go to sleep is the golden rule. This gives your kidneys enough time to process the fluid already in your system, so your bladder can be mostly empty before you even get into bed. Your goal is to front load your hydration. Drink the majority of your water earlier in the day. Have your last small glass of water with your dinner, and then that's it. The kitchen is closed. If you feel thirsty right before bed, a single, small sip to wet your mouth is fine, but no more full glasses. This one change protects your sleep cycle. It safeguards your body's natural testosterone production window. It is the single most effective thing you can do to stop sabotaging your rest and your vitality. Tonight, you have a choice. You can continue the same routine, knowing what you now know. You can continue to interrupt your body's most critical work, night after night. Or you can make one simple change. You can draw a line in the sand at 7:30 p.m. You can decide that your sleep, your energy, and your vitality are more important than that last glass of water. This isn't just a tip. This is you taking back control of your health in a very real, very powerful way. The science is clear. The stories from men like Robert are real. The power to feel better, to have more energy, and to wake up feeling restored is in your hands, starting tonight. Make the pledge to yourself. Put the glass down and pick your vitality back up. Now, you might be wondering, but what if I'm thirsty? Isn't dehydration just as bad? That's a smart question. And you're right. Dehydration is a real concern, especially as we get older. But here's the key. It's not about drinking less water. It's about drinking smarter. Think of your body like a sophisticated irrigation system for a garden. You wouldn't turn on the sprinklers full blast right before a frost, would you? You'd water the plants deeply in the morning, so they have all day to absorb the moisture and prepare for the night. Your body is the same. By front-loading your water intake, you give your cells ample time to hydrate properly. The thirst you feel right before bed is often just a signal from a dry mouth, not a true, deep cellular thirst. A tiny sip is all it takes to solve that. You are not depriving yourself. You are strategically hydrating. And for those of you thinking, I've been doing this for years. My body is used to it. I want you to consider this. You cannot get used to fragmented sleep. The damage is cumulative. Every time you wake up, your body has to start the sleep cycle all over again. It's like trying to watch a movie, but someone keeps hitting the rewind button every 20 minutes. You never get to see the whole story. You never reach the climax. For your body, the climax is that deep, slow wave sleep and REM sleep. That's where the magic happens. When you miss that, you wake up with the plot holes of your health showing. The brain fog, the low energy, the grumpy mood. That's your body telling you it didn't get to finish the movie. Let's talk about the science a bit more, but in a simple way. Remember that hormone, vasopressin? It has a fascinating daily rhythm. Its levels naturally rise at night in a healthy young system. This is nature's way of telling your kidneys to take a break so you can sleep through the night. But studies suggest that as men age, this nightly surge can become blunted. It's like the volume knob on that signal doesn't turn up as high. So, when you drink late, you're asking a system that's already winding down to suddenly work overtime. You're forcing your kidneys to party when they're trying to sleep. This doesn't just fill your bladder. It creates a low-grade stress response in your body. It raises cortisol levels. And elevated cortisol at night is a direct enemy of testosterone. It's a biological tug of war happening inside you, and your late-night glass of water is picking the winning side. And it's not the side you want to win. I want to share another story. This one is about my own neighbor, Frank. Frank is 72, a tough, proud guy who never complains. But over coffee one morning, he admitted he just felt worn down. He said he was sleeping a solid 8 hours, but waking up exhausted. He joked that his wife said he was more forgetful. He blamed it on just getting old. I gently asked him about his nightly routine. He told me he loved his herbal tea. He'd drink 2 big mugs of it every night right up until he went to bed. It was his way to relax. I shared with him what we've been talking about here. He was skeptical. He said, "It's just tea. It's good for me, but he agreed to try a simple experiment. For 1 week, he moved his tea time to right after dinner, finishing his last mug by 7 p.m. When I saw him the next week, the change was visible. He stood straighter. There was a sparkle in his eyes I hadn't seen in years. He said, "I can't believe it. I'm only getting up once a night now. I actually dream again. And I remembered my anniversary this week without my wife reminding me." That's the power of uninterrupted sleep. It's not magic. It's biology finally being allowed to do its job. So, the path forward is incredibly clear. Your hydration curfew is your new best friend. But let's make it practical. What does this look like in real life? If your bedtime is 10 p.m., your fluid cutoff is 7:30 p.m. Make it a non-negotiable rule. Finish your dinner, have your last sip of water, and then you're done. If you enjoy a warm drink in the evening, have it with your dessert, not 3 hours later while you're watching the news. This small shift in timing is the entire game. It's the difference between your body working against you and your body working for you. Now you have the solution. It's simple, it's free, and it works. But this is just the beginning, because fixing your sleep is the first domino to fall. When that domino falls, it sets off a powerful chain reaction throughout your entire body. And in our next video, we're going to reveal the single most powerful thing you can do in the morning to lock in that high energy state. It takes less than 60 seconds. It's backed by Nobel Prize winning science. And it will supercharge your cellular energy, telling your body to burn fat for fuel all day long. The combination of this simple nighttime fix and the tomorrow morning protocol is, frankly, transformative. You won't want to miss it. So, your mission for tonight is simple. Honor the curfew. Protect your sleep. Reclaim your vitality. If you found this helpful, if you're ready to take back control of your energy, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us reach other guys like you who are tired of being tired. Tell me in the comments what time you're setting your hydration curfew for tonight. I read every single one. Now, go have a great, restful night. I'll see you in the next video.